Alright, look, what's good? What's going on, everybody? Look, if you're new and then you're rocking with the video, once you watch it a little bit, man, go ahead and subscribe. If you liking my content, you like what you're seeing, go ahead and subscribe. All that good stuff, man. Look, like the video, man, support your boy. Comment down below any kind of suggestions or changes, or any future content, and you got powers, right? I'm mostly trying to finish up the healer powers. I'm gonna go revisit electric right after this, so stay tuned for that video up to in the future. You know, you always stay up to date by subscribing, putting on the bell. I live stream and post videos quite a bit. But as you see, hold on, look, you see what it is right here. Okay, I got 6 on. I'm gonna do at 10. Look, and I got the stabilizer for it. But at 10, I'm going to be doing an unboxing video, you know, opening all the time capsules, all the reward boxes for that, so stay tuned for that video, you know, so subscribe, put on the bell, the good stuff, share the video out, man. Look, DC, it ain't really dead like that, got a good community, good following, so we gonna be straight. But look, without further ado, you see Celestial, got all their formalities out the way and whatnot. We on Celestial, man. I've been meaning to put this video for a hot minute, so I apologize on that. But look, we don't get kind of into it, okay? I'm gonna show y'all the ally systems, and that's why I'm gonna let you know about the allies for different kind of healers and stuff too, okay? And DPS, okay? Which is my suggestions for you to use. Actually, my resto 66 and a half. Regenerate shielding in hands. Tumbling master. That don't really matter. Power efficiency, I always have to be a little more power conscious. You do the reduced cooldown of your shield. Focus restoration, that is up in the air right now. Replenishing adapter, but this I say much up in the air because you use Curse Idol or use Pheromone Bloom, okay? Because you don't know, my main thing of healing is kind of like being a jack of all trades type thing. Because Jack of all trades is pretty good. Because Jack of all trades and the Master of none is still better than the Master of one. You know what I mean? Than just one. Okay. I can specialize, but I also can do a little something. We have the Page Destiny for artifact, Purple Healing Ray for another artifact, Gemini artifact. These are all 200. I suggest you at least get this at 200 for Page of Destiny, Purple Healing Ray. 160 should be straight. You don't really need power cooldown in the reset. I mean, no, it helps. Gemini, I suggest 200. But if you don't want to use Gemini, you can use Strategy Scar for extra little heal over time. And damage over time too, because you can get both. Scrap Soul Cloak is always a good one to keep putting off. Supercharge and whatnot. Sorry, y'all. It's very late. It is 5 o'clock in the morning, literally. Transformation card is also a good one, just all around. It's probably be one consistently the better one to use out of these two. But yeah, Orb Orion, because the new power changes with the new ally system, I guess you can use it. I still personally don't like it, but it's on you. Yeah, that's about it on that. Let me show you my skill points. Brawling, I do the Weapon Master for these. Do not have any other one. I do the one so I can get the styles for different things. Other than that, I don't. So, super speed, a pool, because I was gonna have a good pool. Even as a healer, you might be able to use it depending on the circumstances. Phase dodge, because hey, depending on circumstances on that one. Hashtag no supercharge. That's why I got it. No supercharge for the EOG spam. I like getting my breakouts. I don't like being stunned. That is annoying as crap to me. You're a powerful character. Come on now. Pin on circumstances. These are all just different ones you can use for EOG spam. And depending on what you're doing, if you want to do a hybrid, you can do this. If you're trying to be a controller as well, because I can show you how to be a controller actually, because I can do every role. in healer mode. Because you can have this supercharge, right? Put on the strategist card, so one of these will crit at least, and then you'll have a more power over time from that. As well as utilize one fight. Here, I'll show you real quick. And this super strength. But use that, right? Then you can debuff with the heartbreak trinket, okay? Valentine one. As you see down here, it says heartbreak will charge, stun, debuff, and damage enemies. Okay, it does debuff them defense, and I think damage debuff them. And it does stack with the controller's debuff, so that's also helpful if you want to use that. Then use the strategist card, because if you use the strategist card, if you get a power heal crit, it apply power over time. And then when it comes to these, you always rank up at least one of each. So I don't do precision, but I rank at least some of my precision up. Don't bind Dom, just in case. You never know if the game might change in the future. But put one of these on, then you'll be a little controller as well. Okay. And then you put the dominance on. If you need to use the pulls and stuns like that, like you golden at that point. And let me show my trinkets while I'm at it. You got your orbital supply drop. I used the trench creatures, they're still the best ones. The sunken room, the Slayer sunken room. This is a summer one. It's still the best one, like tier 1 wise. If you do have a tier 2, then clearly use that. But if you want to debuff the enemies and be a little more contributing to that way, put in the Heartthrob. If you want to do damage, put on the Slayer Sunken Rune, just helps out. If you want to heal a little bit more, put on Death Blossom, because it does heal nearby allies. Especially it'll be good for your tanks or any DPS in close range. So with that out the way, this is my healer. We're gonna do Renew, Admonish, Consume Soul, Virtuous Light, Blessing, Pheromone Bloom. Now Pheromone Bloom could be replaced out by Cursed Item. Okay, so either way on that. However you like it, okay? Now Cursed Idol, the way it works is if you read it, basically you kill an enemy or knock them out near other enemies. It does a big burst of damage, okay? That will affect everybody around you. But which can be really good for a supercharge in general. I like it on my DPS side. But for what's it called? Excuse me. Yeah. But for your healing, it also heals you and nearby allies over time, okay? So that's always a good one if you want, because how tanks and say you got another healer or whatever, if you want to contribute more, you could do something like this, sacrifice. Really, I would more recommend concentrated grind depending on the raid that you're doing or the content that you're doing, because even some alerts can utilize this quite well. So it's on you at the end of the day. If you want to do a little high rating, maybe some venom moves or just pheromone blooms, and just hopefully they crit. If you're doing more hybrid as well, definitely, get your main healing stuff. Now me, for hybrid, I'll just go there and just make sure I get 1, so I at least get, the base 100 precision, and, 2, 1% right there, and you get a lot, okay? Because you're going to get the base stats initially. That's what I do, at least. And I recommend. But look, when it comes to rotation, depending on the circumstance with your group and everything, I recommend, because most people know the old one, you do the combo, and then you do Consume Soul. You do the minus combo, Consume Soul, right? That was pretty basic standard. Now, I would more recommend, because through experience I've seen, do Consume Soul first, pop Admonish, then get that heal over time from that. Then you even do Consume Soul again, because just like on the damage that Consume Soul affects like the healing does. When you just do the the initial burst of Consume Soul like this, okay? It will heal a few times, and then fade off. Very heal over time that is kind of short, but fairly big. So when you're doing it first, you're healing people. Then you get your first initial burst of munch there. Then you do the combo to get to the time effect you see on my body now. Then you do consume so again, excuse me, y'all. And it just helps you dramatically, okay? Dramatically. I will get to allies in a sec, so hold on for that. If the all groups in trouble, virtuous light, you already know that. Blessing, if you see that basically if anything has a red skull above it, put on your blessing, put on your shield. And if you just see one person down, hit the single heal, okay? A lot of times I like to clip with this, and if you have elite gear, do this first, then that, because you can make everything super quick. That should be good. You can clip everything. Okay? It's on you. Now for allies. Now I've been looking at all that stuff, doing my own testing, checking out some of the City and Chills videos and everything like that. Okay. So generally when you're a healer, you do a couple routes. Let's go to all outs first. Now, if you don't have Cyborg, because we're gonna use this passive there, okay, the all your base, or fill your base I should say, apologies, for the power regeneration, which is really good, okay? So keep that for sure. And then we'll use calculator bot there to stack overflow to heal us for, you know, a small amount whenever we're taking damage, okay? Just to make sure we stay up to survivability. Now you can, you know, basically change it out so the pool, if you want to use a pool, you can do this. Any weapons are debuffed, so it helps out. You'll be able to, you know, controller as well. Always to tinker, those improve your gear slowly over time. It's a good support one. Now again, power buff for stunning NPC. This could be good as well if you have power struggles, but honestly, I run to a single like only my bar's been under 50% now, and I've been rolling without a troll. At that, like I rolled mostly without a troll. I have had trolls as well, you know, random people just joining. Like I had normally before this whole thing didn't have power problems, but even now it's just like my bar is pretty much full the entire time. So I'm seeing as a healer, it's changing the game, the ally system, that it's not more like you don't have to be power conscious as much. It's more your cooldowns and your timing of it all, okay? Which it should have been in the first place. So yeah, because that's really about it. I guess your supercharged spam, you could use this, but it only does 6 seconds off your next ally thing. So I mean, it's on you end of the day. You're trying to do a hybrid build, I would say upon breakout bonus might increases so that don't weaken. It's always good. But once again, if you don't have Cyborg for an attack one, using this passive as support one instead, I believe Future Batman has the second best damage overall. Of course, you should rank him up more and more and more to get more and more and more damage. But hey, it's on you. Okay, I know this video getting a little long, so I'm trying to wrap this up. In the general sense, you should use this combo right here that you see up top, the 3. Okay, if you do not want to use this combo, my next best thing will go ahead and put Oracle. My fault. Right there, okay, so you just make sure if you're group wiping or maybe doing raid and y'all failing a couple times, go ahead and get Oracle so your gear ain't broke, you ain't got to spend extra money. You know what I mean? Go ahead and get that going. Another one, if you want to do Power Thief right here, I highly just more recommend that, because not many times you're going to stun the NPC, let's be honest. Even with the Brawler class that I do. But look, that's about all I got. I'm more recommend this right here for allies as Genesis for all healers, not just Celestial. So I think that's a pretty good rundown of it all. I'm trying to keep the minute under 15 minutes. So look, I got 20 seconds. Look, thank you for watching. Hopefully you watch the video all the way through. Comment down below any suggestions or future videos you want to see. And if you want any questions on any of my past videos, I do look at my comments. I check them quite often. If you've seen some of my past videos on my nature when I did respond back. And I will make a response to a certain comment that I got as well. So, without further ado, y'all, it's your boy Trey TJ, man. Look, I'm out, man. Shalom.